Come with me. Airplane. Love.
Good morning from Newark Liberty International Airport. Right now, we are at Terminal C, which exclusively serves United flights. Newark Liberty International Airport is one of the 3 major airports serving the New York metropolitan area and is the 3rd largest United hub. Despite the fact that today's flight is a United flight, I still had to change to Terminal A in order to catch my flight. In order to do that, I had to take a shuttle bus connecting Terminal C to Terminal A. From Terminal C, the shuttle is found near Gate C71. However, only passengers who have a connection between the 2 terminals are allowed to board the bus, and there are staff members checking to see if you do actually have to connect. The shuttle bus is operated and provided by United, also serves Terminal B, and does not require any TSA rechecks. From Terminal A, the shuttle buses can be found near Gate A28. As for Terminal A, the terminal is divided into 3 piers, and it seems like each pier has its own security checkpoint. At this particular pier I'm at, I find the food options to be a bit limited. Terminal A only handles domestic and Canadian flights and is served by JetBlue, Air Canada, American Airlines, and United Express flights. Also, I arrived at Terminal A so early that the plane that was going to take me to Ottawa isn't even parked at the gate yet. As for the plane itself, the plane is a Bombardier CRJ550, which is essentially a reconfigured CRJ700. The aircraft is configured with 10 first-class seats, 20 economy plus seats, and 20 economy seats, for a total of 50 seats. Also, a luggage storage rack is found on the plane. Interestingly enough, an in-flight magazine was provided on board, which is something I don't seem to see as much these days. A safety demonstration done by flight attendants was provided, though I didn't record it as I was afraid of infringing on the flight attendants' privacy. As for takeoff, since it was a busy day at Newark Liberty International Airport, the flight had to wait in order to take off. There were 3 planes waiting to take off in front of us, which, looking back, was quite lucky of us. Now that we've reached cruising altitude, I would like to talk a few things about the flight. While the United States has lifted mask requirements for domestic flights, Canada has kept mask requirements on flights coming from, arriving at, or within Canada. This applies in both airplanes and at airports. Due to the short length of the flight, not much service was provided, although passengers were provided with complimentary drinks. If you're wondering about the seat, the legroom was relatively tight for a relatively tall guy like me, and the seat was pretty hard, although these factors are not too important since it was just a 90-minute flight, more or less. Since we're about to begin our descent, why not talk about entry requirements into Canada? All passengers arriving into Canada must fill out an Arrive Can form via the website or an app no earlier than 72 hours before arrival into Canada. Additionally, all non-Canadian travelers into Canada must be fully vaccinated before entering Canada. However, COVID tests are not required for those who are fully vaccinated. Now that we've landed, I'd like to give some final thoughts and opinions. There isn't much to say about the flight, other than the fact that the crew was friendly. But one thing I liked about this flight compared to other flights was the fact that there was a luggage storage box on the plane itself. Unlike other comparable flights, passengers did not have to leave their larger carry-on items at the gate and then have to pick it up at the arrival gate. This made for more efficient entry and exit onto the plane. Overall, the flight went well with no delays and little turbulence. Also, I would like to apologize for the missing footage of some key events. And finally, if you like this video, don't hesitate to hit the like button, and if you want to see more content like this, you can hit the subscribe button. Once again, I'm LeConte, and thank you for watching.